Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. To the hopeful elect out there, shalom. It's your brother Dalma Gabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. And this is not going to be a quick lesson, but I was reading a bunch of articles and I came across this one dealing with Sleepy Joe. And it says, Freudian slip. Biden says cabinet will work to increase number of intensity of extreme weather events. And one thing we know about Joe Biden is that he's not all there, all right? This devil was so out of it. He's so demented. He's so worn out and not fit for the job that he's literally in a position that, you know, he'll come out and literally say exactly what these devils are trying to do. And, you know, he knows he's supposed to be saying the opposite, but his brain is such mush, such mashed potatoes, and he's so out of it that he'll literally come out and say what he's not supposed to say. And they'll just pass it off as, oh, he was tired. Oh, you know, that's Sleepy Joe. He's, you know, everybody knows that cognitively he's not all there. So, you know, he doesn't really know what he's saying, but he knows exactly what he's saying, because ultimately it's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that caused this devil to come out and to say exactly what it is. And the same thing recently happened with Kamala when she said basically part of the agenda is to have a depopulation program. All right. And you got to remember, you know, all these people, you know, everybody on this earth pretty much is in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, there's no coincidences. There's no things that just happen that's not supposed to happen. The Lord put it on the spirit for this devil to say exactly what these devils are trying to do. And a lot of people know this is exactly what these elites are planning to do, and to use this climate crisis as a way to further implement lockdowns, further to pass unrighteous decrees, and to basically, you know, use these things to give the World Health Organization complete power over, you know, states and countries, and have power over mayors and governors and even the president of the United States, so that they can bring in this new world order. So, hey, Biden said exactly what he was supposed to say. And this is why we've been seeing a lot of these wildfires, the whole Maui situation, you know, the earthquake that just hit Turkey, that earthquake over there in Morocco, that flooding in where is that? Where Gaddafi is from. Not Iran, but Libya. You know, these could all be works of the left hand. Now, whether Esau is using his weather manipulation, whether he's using his highly sophisticated HARP technology, his earthquake machines, or whatever the case might be, whether he's using it or not, it's, you know, whether he is using it or whether it's just national, it's just not freak, but, you know, just, you know, the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is all predicated to the Most High, because the Lord is in control of the left and the right hand. So, you know, like I said, whether it's Esau using these weather manipulations, whether he's using space lasers, or whether he's using arsonists, or whatever the case might be, it's all the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai at the end of the day, whether it's through the left hand or it's through the Most High's judgment. I want to get this word for a Freudian slip, right? Freudian slip. It says, an unintentional error regarded as revealing subconscious feelings. You see? And this could literally be whatever it is. Well, I don't want to see that, but, you know, it's basically, this is what their true intentions are, you know, truly are. And as you can see, I'm going to play this little quick video, and he was reading from a script. But you see, the Lord works on the minds of these different individuals to say whatever the Lord wants them to say. And the Lord wanted this devil to expose exactly what a lot of us, especially you brothers who are in the truth, already know what it is. It says, in what seems to be a Freudian slip, Joe Biden explains in one of his presses that the government is going to increase the number and intensity of the extreme weather events, and be wary. We're going to use all the resources available to the government to do it. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's part of this whole agenda, all right? I was reading articles the other day where you got a lot of these scientists that release papers about climate change. He literally came out and said the only way that we can get our papers published is to basically lie and to hype up and you know exaggerate how bad climate change truly is. That's the only way we can get our papers published, that we can get accredited, we can get our names out there, is by basically lying to the public and printing out what what those that are in charge want us to print. You see, and we all know that this climate change shit is being exaggerated. It's all being puffed up and it's a hoax because they're going to use it to further their agenda. So let me play this quick video. Look at the people behind them. The people behind them are just like, oh shit, this motherfucker. You know? They know that he ain't all there. They know that he's not working with a full deck, man. But this is something that the Lord put it on his spirit to do. And this is what we've been telling you, that these devils are eventually trying to do. These things, a lot of these things are being orchestrated. A lot of them are being hyped up. A lot of them are being blown out of proportion so that it can be used, to bring in this new world order and to further lock you people down, to give these different federal agencies, more power to enforce their control over the people, man. So this wasn't no Freudian, I guess it was a Freudian slip, but this is truly the agenda of what these devils are trying to do. All right, I got a few precepts and I'm going to close this out. It's not going to be a long lesson, but this is Psalms chapter 28, verse 3. It says, draw me not away with the wicked, with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their heart. You see? And that's exactly what these devils are doing. Everywhere they go, everywhere you see them show up, this mischief in their hearts, in their minds and their intentions, So you can't be drawn away with it. You can't be believing these devils because everything that they say is a lie and it's not true. And they have ulterior motives on everything that they do. And let me get this other one. I think it's Proverbs 26 or 28 in the 24th chapter. It says Proverbs 26 and 23, burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, meaning his mind, you see? That's why everything that these devils say, you got to take it with a grain of salt. And we know that whatever these devils say, whatever they're promoting, whatever they're presenting, we know that it seems good, it seems beneficial, but their ulterior motive is to hurt and to harm, and it's mischievous, and they have wicked intentions behind it. It's to further put you American citizens in a position to be controlled and to be ruled over. You see, they just locked up that guy from Alex Jones' show, Oren Schroyer, they gave him 60 days for some bullshit, just because he said that he believed the election was rigged and that Joe Biden is a pedophile, which, when you watch this guy and you see him in his interactions around children, it's very odd and it's very pedo-like, And they basically, they tried to get him for entering the Capitol, which he never did. I guess when they went, Alex Jones and his crew, they had permission to have a rally there, but they're just trying to stick it to him any way that they can and lock him in jail for that, which they're showing you that now they're locking him in jail for 60 days in a federal prison for, and they're violating his free speech. And they're making an example out of this guy because that's the goal, is to come against anybody that speaks outside of the narrative, that speak against the powers that be, and that exposes the government for their wickedness. You'll be locked up and thrown away. You see? So it says, he that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit with him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart. whose hatred is covered by deceit. You see, their hatred is covered by deceit. Like I said, they hate the hell out of everybody, but they'll come and act as if they love you. They got, all their plans are for the betterment of mankind. They're going to help everybody. They want to see everybody in a good position, and they want to play fair, and they want everybody to have a equal opportunity. But really, it's all bullshit. It's the exact opposite of everything that they're telling you. It says his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. And that's what we see now. That's why this devil was being exposed. Esau can't hide himself. So now he's just blatantly coming out and just doing shit that's just total in violation of the Constitution, total in violation of their laws. And they're doing it, through this democratic presidency to show you that, look, they're bringing in a totalitarian system, whether you like it or not. You just had the mayor of New Mexico. Some woman said basically that your right to bear arms, your constitutional right to do that, it's basically not permanent. It can be overturned and overruled. And you got the sheriff of that state that said, look, see, this woman's tripping. I ain't finna impose these people right not to bear arms. So, these devils are just being exposed on every level, man. And everything that they do is being exposed, and eventually it's gonna end up biting them in the ass. Verse 27: Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. All right, one more precept, and I'm gonna get out of here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. And that's what this Freudian slip was all about. Them want to increase the number of intensity of the extreme weather events is part of their agenda. It's part of him speaking sweetly with his lips, but really their intentions of them increasing these events and exaggerating them is to throw everybody into a pit, to have more control, to lock you in the house, to impose more mandatory jump shots, and silence their opposition, and to bring in this NWO. It says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. You see? And that's what this is, just nothing more than an undermining. Look at him. He all confused. He tight ass pants on. Look at people behind him. They just there as props and shit. In their mind, they're probably like, this guy's full of shit. But of course, they can't say that. But hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, we can, and we are going to say something, and these devils are going to be exposed, man. So, what he says is exactly what these devils are planning on doing. You people better wake the hell up. And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there who are the 12 tribes of Israel, you better wake up and get right with Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, because, hey, this devil is running out of time, and he's about to come down with that great wrath, as it tells you in Revelations 12:12, man. And you better be on the right side of the Most High when all hell breaks loose and the Lord lets Esau off the chain. All right? So with that, Lord willing, you are edified. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, put in the spirit of me and do this lesson. Until the next one, shalom.